episode 1, and I'll be taking you this series, kind of series, and we're lucky enough to have this as our first episode. And I'm privileged to have my guest here who is going to introduce in a few seconds. And kindly, I would just like to take this opportunity to ask you, just hit the subscribe button, like, share, and also don't forget to comment. So, how are you?
I'm fine.
Okay. So, who will have
Okay, so my name is Chronicles-Titus. I am a student, actor, scriptwriter. Yeah.
Okay, scriptwriter. What sort of scriptwriting?
Personally, at the time, I'm focused on doing scripts for screen, screenplay. I've not yet majored much into theatre, but in theatre, I'm there as an actor.
Okay.
Well, I just love the art industry.
So, if I tell you today you write for me a script, let's say we are shooting a movie, you can do so.
Well, yeah, what happens you come give me a story, tell me, give me an analogy, maybe something you think about. Then from that now I'll be able to sit down and think about something, then start writing. Yeah.
Wow, that's a good talent. So if you are there watching and you have something start about script writing, we go to cover. Titus here is going to cover maybe at the last of our episode, you might share his contacts or handles. So let's get into today's topic. So can you tell us a bit of your background?
Well, Titus Gachango is just a typical African, was born in a typical African family. Some years back, I will mention.
It's understandable.
Yeah, though I'm young, I'm still young. And I was born in my home place is in Madera West. No, that's my home place. Yeah.
Madera West.
Yeah.
Okay.
Not bad place, but my home place.
Okay.
Madera West. Specifically, it's called Rugu. Yeah, I think the place where the DP comes from. Yeah.
Oh, our deputy president.
Yeah, the former. Yeah.
Okay.
So that's my place. No, that's my home.
Your home place.
My rural home. Then my parents' home is at Kikuyu. I grew up in the urban, definitely. I have to say so. Yeah. So growing up there with, I never used to be that good kid. I was the quiet one, so always at home, locked up, watching cartoons. Kutoka nje, najua nilikuwa nataka nimshane. But I used to have, I was very locked up when I was young. Then after some time now, when I grew up a bit, I started socializing a bit now when I went to high school. Actually, I started socializing when I was in high school. Still there, I didn't know what to do.
Would you mind telling us which high school you went to?
I went to high school near the name Gachango Boys High School.
Oh, Gachango.
Gachango. Yeah, Gachango near. That's where I schooled. But unfortunately, I wasn't able to finish my school there. Yeah, but yeah. And then I finished up my school in the Ruta Central School. It's a private school in Nairobi. Yeah, no, that's why I finished my high school. Still there, still didn't know that I'd one day come to learn anything with art and stuff. So I was always lost. I was a lost soul. I never knew what to do.
Okay. So talking about art, I know as an actor, there's many challenges when it comes to art, and people outside here, we can say that they they don't want anything to do with that, but you find out that art isn't that respected.
Yeah.
So, what advice would you give? Because I know, as an actor, you've said you were an actor before. What challenges did you face there?
Okay, so just before I reach to that point, to give you just a small preview of how I got into acting. So after transferring from Gachango to Central, I met up with a former student who owned a set production. His name is Luke Kennedy Saita. I think right now he's a presenter in UTV. So he invited me to his production when I was still in high school, but I would not have joined because I had not yet finished up with my studies. So when I was done with my studies, I just went there immediately after high school. So when joined went for rehearsals. I have a bit of a cold. Yeah, so I went to join high school. I went to join his production, Harambee Theatre Productions. Went for rehearsals from around November to December, January. I went for my first show. That was in the year 2023 January. 2023 January. I went for my first solo performance. It was a blast. And that's
Would you mind telling us?
Yeah, it was a school in Limungu. I can't remember the name, but I remember it was a girls' school. And I remember I was very tense, by the way. There's always that first tension when you're getting on stage.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
stage fright.
And surprisingly enough, I went in with the main character in these books that they're doing. In Fathers of Nation, I was doing the role Professor Kimani.
Okay.
Yeah, and I wasn't really sure on how to do it, but I went there and did it, and it was nice. Yeah, actually, on that day is when I got very many students coming. Oh, let us take a photo.
Now that I knew that, it's to them.
Yeah, no, that's when I started becoming I'm a celeb. Yeah, we went for another performance. Yeah, that's how now I got into acting. And since then, I worked with Harambee. After that, I moved to Art Space Productions.
Okay.
Yeah, then in Art Space, we used to mostly do plays in set book skill, Western. So Western, and then after some time, I also left. I became a freelancer.
Would you mind telling us why you left?
Well, the reason as to why I left is because I realized that at times artists are not well respected. Most of the theatre productions, you find that you go for a performance, not one, not two, not three, very many performances, you're not yet paid. And then you're given excuses every time. I don't know, that the show, they used to use some words in your mouth. The show in Fanya.
I understand.
Yeah. So, and you go for performance, you told, oh, the money you're getting here is going to pay the rooms. So you still go and pay. And if you were paid, you paid 500 shillings for the night.
That's bad.
Yeah, you're given 500 shillings. And the agreed salary was, was it? We used to be paid with 1,000 per show. But, so it went, I reached a point and I was tired. I said, I'm done. So I quit those productions and I became a freelancer. So freelancers, what happens is there's some set book groups where they post jobs. You know, every time there's a production that has people who quit. When I quit the production I was in, you see now they have to look for someone else. So research, people know like me, the freelancers who fit in there in those spots, and they are paid well. So I looked at it and said, why should I be part of a production while yet I can be a freelancer and get paid well? So I freelanced, and then and life became more sweet for me because you see, I came now from that 500 to being paid at least 1,800, 1,500, 2,000 per show. You see, the transition, it's good money for from 40. Yeah. So then after that, I now quit books completely. I went now into studies where I am currently. I don't know if it's all the time, but now I'm doing transition into theater.
It's kind of good.
Yeah. So now, being a lover of art and loving everything concerning art and the entertainment industry. So I also came and got into loving script writing, camera work.
You're a photographer,
I do photography, I also do videos. But
that all of videography. So can you make it? If I give you some sample of clips, can you edit them for me?
I do everything. Because I just love everything to do with art, as long as it's something that is gonna entertain. There's a phrase we say, it's art, heart, then money. So art comes first, then my heart comes second. It's art, heart, money. So art comes first, my heart second, and then lastly money. It's the love for me, the love for art.
So as per now, as where you are in the current situation, so is there any production team that you are in right now? You're just focusing on your studies?
At the time, I'm not yet into any production. I'm a bit into my studies. So I'm also even in theatre, I'm still kind of a freelancer, if you call it so. Because I don't have any stationary production that I'm going to do right now.
So if I may ask, you said you are in theatre. So is there any production there, maybe something of sort?
In Ziteka, there's this production, it's a club, the drum club, it's called Furnace. I am a member of Furnace. And funny enough, I've also come to see the same as I told you, the media industry or the entertainment industry, more so the acting part, is the same. It's the similar in all places.
It's all the characteristics are the same.
So I'm there, but I'm there.
Okay, thank you. So in the art industry or the production industry, what are most of the challenges that you faced?
Well, when I started, the asset industry, let me tell you, it's very rough. When you join the set book, you join as an amateur at point blank zero, you don't have the acting skills and stuff. So people are going to, when you're being directed, you receive a lot of insults.
And that's pressure.
It's too much pressure, because imagine, the kind of books, there's Fathers of Nation, there's a Journey, then there's a silent song, Bembea Maisha, those five. And you have to get lines for either one or two roles in each of those books.
Wow, it's a bit nice.
It's the first time.
Grasping all the content in that book into your mind. Very rich, 800 pages. You must get all the times.
So yeah, it reaches a point where you know, as a starter, as I was saying, it's hard. So you get a lot of insults, words are thrown at you by the directors. Yeah, I think the hardest part, the hardest thing I faced at the first time was getting to cope with those insults. Yeah, they used to hit me a lot and I used to feel bad.
Frustrated.
Yeah, I used to feel frustrated. But I still had enough art in me, you know. So I just decided to go with the flow. Yeah, and I can say it has started to pay off.
Okay. Well, I have another question for you, if you don't mind. Was there any defining moment that made you realize that you need to change or pursue something different?
Well, for me, funny enough, I grew up without knowing what I really wanted to do. I knew I wanted to maybe do a medical course. I never knew my talent. Yeah, but it was just immediately after I finished high school. And I joined the civil industry. I felt like now I was safe, I was home. And since then I've never wanted to do anything else. Yeah, so I've never reached that point where I wanted to move. Well, eventually, I will transition from acting into production stages of either theater or television or film. But there's nothing that has ever made me want to quit or even feel like I need to change my course.
So it's not like those people who just come up, okay, they got tired of art, they shift to something else, let's say hospitality, those kinds of stuff. So you are just there concentrating on art. Which is a good thing if you are there watching, you are here, you have had ideas. There's never change, it's my career. So I would advise you, if you really interested in art, don't quit. It's a good thing. So other thing is that I have heard that you had a project in Dreams of Nairobi. Would you kindly share some experience there?
Yeah, Dreams of Nairobi, the musical, was held on the 14th and 15th of last month. Yeah, it was one of the most amazing shows I can ever say I ever performed in. Met some of the greatest people. The play was just nice. It was awesome. Yeah, I really loved that experience. It was one of the it was actually an eye opener for me. Yeah, because that is where I realized that the higher you go, the more you expected. Yeah, as an artist, the lower you go, the more you are disrespected. Yeah, because there I received a lot of dignity, like you given a lot of respect when you're up there. Yeah.
So coming back to our topic of today, what steps did you take on the challenges that you faced?
For me, I have a big heart that is able to withstand a lot. I think that really helped me a lot in overcoming all those tribulations, all those insults, and pain, whatever. Because artists out here are suffering because most of them never paid. Yeah. Even up to date, talk to any artist and they'll tell you, most of the artists never get paid. Or you're paid, you paid less than half whatever you would have agreed on. Yeah.
So looking back on what you did, or what you thought about it, were there most important lessons that you learned from it? Like some lessons that you can share with our viewers here that can be encouraged?
Yeah. What I learned is discipline, because know discipline and respect are two different things. Yeah. So you discipline, respect, and also knowing your worth. Yeah. Because also an artist has to know. Yeah, you need to also get yourself some little bit of some standards.
Okay.
Yeah.
So in your you've had the lessons of an artist. So you have said discipline, respect, and knowing your worth. So don't just go there being just use some rubbish kind of song, some kind of thing, and know your standards. Set your limits and get to know who you are. Identify yourself. And one last thing, what advice would you give to the people who are watching this?
Yeah, the only advice I have is, first before I give them some advice.
Okay, you have something to enlighten us with.
Yeah, no, I don't know to enlighten, but it's a dream that I always have in my heart.
Okay, would you share with us?
Yeah. Well, having passed through all that in this industry, well, I always dream of a day when I'll have the ability, when I rise up and have a position in the society, a position where I can make a say on behalf of an artist. I always dream of a day when I'll be able to make artists get respected, no matter how small you are. Because I think people need to know that artists, you don't just grow up and become an artist. You are born to be an artist. And it's not until even my fellow artists understand that they were born to be artists. You know, an artist is like a prophet.
Yeah, true.
You're born a prophet. I just hope that one day things will change and artists will never have to pass through whatever I passed through, whatever the people who are way ahead of me passed through. Because it really hurts at times.
True, I understand that.
Yeah, so my parting shot is to everyone. Just respect artists. Pay them when they work. Because, yeah, actually, the issue always comes up when it comes to payments. People don't like paying artists. Yeah. And just respect them. Yeah, respect them. Because the same way people will go and respect a banker, that's the same respect an artist should be accorded. The same respect that people give to police officers is the same respect that should be given to artists. Because whatever an artist does is sacred. It's pure. It's pure. And then there are also something else. Please let us all embrace theatre. Please go watch a show and you'll see how real art looks like. Yeah, the people who just haven't enjoyed and felt the true definition of what art is. Just go visit the Kenya National Theatre. Pay for a show, go watch it. Yeah.
So, on your show, that on Dreams is there anything that you can go and watch, or just what?
Well, it was staged. At the time, I'm not very sure if the footage for the show is fully edited. You know, after the show, it has to be edited into a full film back. Yeah. But if it does pop up, I will give it to you and then, yeah.
You can just take it to it.
Okay.
Thank you for tuning in and guiding us on how to become an artist, a greater one indeed. And it's a privilege having you. We cannot take it for granted, we take it as a treasure of art that you've given to us. So, congratulations. Thank you. So, to my dear viewers, so thank you for tuning in. And as this kind of thing that I don't like, you view and you enjoy, but you don't do this one thing. You don't like, you don't subscribe to the channel. Please, I ask you, humbly, please subscribe to our channel, like, share, and comment. So that's all for our channel Chronicles episode 1. We have had an inspiring journey of an artist, and we have learned a lot. One thing that I've learned is respect art, respect the artist, and if you do that, you can march, you can go far beyond your imaginations. So I